Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I am going to make Kaileileia's cinnamon cookies without eggs. And I'm gonna clean this lens a little bit. Cinnamon cookies without eggs. They are a recipe. This is a recipe that Kaileileia made years ago by mixing things around. And I changed it only slightly. I reduced the butter amount that she was using by half because they were like flattening to like this and they weren't holding their shape very much. So I reduced that by half just so it wasn't so liquidy and would stay together better. So this is Kaileileia's recipe. If you like cookies, put cookies or like them in the comments. If you don't like cookies, leave them. And thumbs up, hearts, share this video with the world so that the whole world knows that they too can eat high protein, low carb, and it can be delicious, and you can even have yummy sweets. You can even have things that taste good. So we're gonna start with our liquids and our sweeteners. So I have 4 tablespoons of melted butter. 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm gonna put it over here. And 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. And then I am going to put my 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So these are like in the snickerdoodle type of cookies. That type of cookies, what she was creating when she first created this. So this is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then our sweeteners. So we have half a cup of brown sweetener, which is Swerve, which is allulose and erythritol. And a half a cup of allulose monk fruit. And that is it for our sweeteners. So I'm going to whisk these together. There are no eggs in this recipe. And yet it's so good and works. But like I said, I'm shifting only one of Kaileileia's ingredients just because it made it so soupy that they were so thin. They ended up hardening a little bit and getting like ability to hold. They held together. They were just really, really thin. So this is going to be not as thin and will work well. So now it's almost like a paste. Like a molassesy, I guess, like paste. I'm getting it all off of my whisk. And now we're going to add what am I calling it? The dry ingredients. So we have to this, before I do that, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So it's very cinnamony. If you like cinnamon, put cinnamon in the comments. And I like cookies too. I really do like cookies. And these ones that she created are so good. And then 2 pinches of pink salt. So 2 pinches of pink salt. I don't think I got a real good pinch. Okay, 2 pinches of pink salt. And then we're going to mix this well with our spatula, and then we're gonna add our other dry ingredients. And I can smell the cinnamon. It smells so good. Okay, now we're going to add our dry ingredients. And I'm going to add to my cup of, I have 2 cups of almond flour, but to one of these cups, I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking soda. A teaspoon of baking soda. And I want to add it to this so it kind of mixes a little bit better with all of the dry ingredients. I'm kind of lazy, so you could put this in an extra separate bowl and you could mix it that way. I'm lazy. So I'm going to sprinkle it like this and I'm going to mix it well. So I have 1 and now 2 cups of almond flour. And we're gonna mix this. This is our cookie dough. Our eggless cookie dough. And then we just get to make our dough balls or cookie dough balls. I'm just gonna push everything together, mush it together, push it together. And now we're gonna see if it works well to make it into a dough ball. It needs a little bit of liquid. So we're gonna add to this a 2 tablespoons of water. Two tablespoons of water to help bind everything together. And let me see if that is enough. It might need a 1/4 cup of water. It almost is there. Actually, I think it might be good. Let's see. So you can see it's starting to come together. Just needed a little bit of extra moisture. Okay, now let me move that off. Oh yeah, it's definitely gotten more moist. And now we have a dough ball. So I'm going to bake these at 350 degrees, and I'm going to make dough balls. They are going to spread a little bit because they're going to spread a little bit. They are going to spread. So I have a silicone mat in my baking sheet, and we're going to put them spaced out enough that they have a little bit of room to spread. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to say hi. And this is our dough ball. So we have our dough ball. I'm going to taste a little bit of the dough for you so that you can, They're good. They're extra sweet. If you know that you need less sweet, then I would cut the sweetener down to 1/2 cup for each. I mean, 1/4 cup for each instead of 1/2 cup. If you know that you're gonna need it to be less sweet, because it's pretty sweet, and then you could add to taste after that. But this is Kaileilea's recipe. This sweetener will not spike blood sugar, so it's a great option. And these I'm spreading out because they will like go down, go flat. It will be a flat cookie. This is not a like puffy cookie. This is a flat cookie. So that is it. It is it's done. It's ready to go. Now all we just have to do is do this, and then we're going to bake it. I actually forgot what her recipe says. Let me see. We're going to bake it for 11 to 13 minutes. So you want it to be golden. It's a little bit hard to see golden because of the cinnamon and because of the brown sweetener, but you'll be able to tell that it's golden. And then it's okay if it's flat. You just have to let it cool before you pull it up. They will work. And even with less, I changed a little bit her amount of butter so that it's less, hopefully it'll go a little less flat. And that'll be it. So you can make your dough balls how you want them, how size you want them. And that's it. That is Kaileileia. This is Kaileileia's cinnamon cookies. And you're gonna want to try them. Let me know if you do. Let her know. Give her hearts in this right here so that she knows that you're so excited to try her cookies. I actually don't remember how many years ago she made these now. I probably could tell you in a second. I think I have it on the bottom of the recipe of which year it was at least. Let's see. 2023, so 3 years ago. So that means she was 8.5 when she made this recipe and experimented and made this recipe. This one I tried to put these two pieces together and it wasn't connecting. It's almost like sand, but it's not. It's sand that's connecting. It's going to make, right now I have probably another, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably gonna make 1.5 dozen or maybe 2 dozen, depending on the size. Some of these are bigger. So 1.5 dozen to 2 dozen of these cookies. And I'm probably gonna use 2 pans just to make sure that they stay apart or have space to spread. All right, this is the 12, or this is 12. And that's it. And then I have this much more. So I think probably 1.5 dozen. Have a wonderful night from my house to your kitchen. Thumbs up, hearts, share this video, and get on my VIP list. We are launching our brand new amazing tri-blend of energy, focus, mood, sleep, easier fat loss, better, less cravings, better skin, better digestion, muscle. I've been drinking it for 9.5 years, but not this version. And this version is amazing. And get on my VIP list so you get first access. All right, tell me if you want to put VIP in the chat, in the comments. And I'll talk to you soon. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.